won't show up on the mini-map. You just hide and to be a threat.
Like super utility, right? Like
Super utility.
But the problem is that if you need to be cleaning wave in the middle, then you're always going to be showing exactly where you are.
Yeah, so the minion wave is actually going to limit Zhang Liang's output damage.
Let's see. Last game for today. Chengdu AG against SCARZ. Let's see what SCARZ can do in what's going to be their last presentation in our 2022 KIC.
SCARZ did a rotation, quite nice.
Blue buff invasion for AG.
It's an improvement we can see from SCARZ. Because last time when they play against neither GK or AG, they are not able to guard their early game field. Not even once.
What is Ochio doing? Like he is just completely falling into Ice's rotation. Look at the way that Ice's rotate. As you can see, like Ice can recover HP back just by hitting you with the spears, right?
Nice one. First blood goes to Autumn, and someone just flashed in to Autumn's face. Let him go the double kill. And someone just bumped up and just flashed in front of him. Exactly in the same position. Autumn was like, what?
Oh, I like that a lot. Well done by Autumn. Great reaction. Now, let me just continue on the point that I was trying to develop, right? Like, Ice chooses Donghuan Tai. Donghuan Tai, the sphere surrounding Donghuan Tai can allow him to regain HP every time that it deals damage, right? So, the angle of your positioning with Donghuan Tai is going to allow you to recover HP faster or slower. That is why you always want to be on the right side of your enemy. Just because of the way, the direction that the spheres are spinning. The more times that they spin, the higher the frequency. Look at him, he's mad, man.
He's being furious.
The higher the frequency that you're going to have, the faster that you're going to recover HP and the more damage you're going to deal.
True. That's of his like passive ability. Actually, you know, that kind of movement gives me a slight hope about will SCARZ achieve something. You can apparently see that AG is playing it quite
suppressed, and it's gonna come in, it's gonna flash away. Oh, Jerry's been put on the air. No, it's going to be Ian. No, it's going to be Rilder falling in. It's gonna be Xiaoyan taking extremely low. The chain brings him back. It's gonna be 3 kills. Already 5 for SCARZ.
5
What is going on?
1,000 gold elite over to SCARZ. What? I'm not quite cheering up. And let's see, Gong Sun Li only one. He needs to do the trade 1 versus 1.
Inuo goes there. He knows that he was not running away with his life, and he just trades a 1-1.
Well, no, it's actually just higher up my expectations. SCARZ, the only thing they need to do, slow down, no rush, and try to use all those ultimates that Zhang Liang has. Try to do some gas.
Just the way that ASD just flashed away made Guan completely forget about Jerry.
That's what I mentioned. Actually, you can apparently see AG are playing this game in quite a careless way, right? The same way as they played for the last matchup. They're not quite into this game. They lower their guard, and that also means there's some doors open for SCARZ.
Ice waiting for the opening. He hasn't spotted Ochio yet.
And
Ochio gets out of the bush, and then it's going to be Xiaoyan jump in and Wei Yan surrounded.
Moving out.
SCARZ needs to be cautious.
Yeah.
Because
But
again,
everyone is so far away from that blue buff. Like Wei Yan, like Jerry needs to let that blue buff go. Like he doesn't want to fall in there.
true.
Jerry comes in, and it's going to be Ice, the one that is going to suppress him back. Double kill for Ian.
That's something we call communication. Pull one people back, and Zhang Liang used the suppression, but the damage down isn't enough. Ooh, that was quite close.
That was pretty close.
That's what we call communication, because apparently Autumn don't want to be engaged in that team fight. He wants to use that tower to do a trade.
Of course, but then that turret can fall at any time. That's not necessarily level 1 turret. It's totally fine. But Jerry had a very good moment going on.
So that's...
You should have just let that blue buff go.
Yeah, so that's something matter to the communication. Whether you just let it go, or whether you just fully engage to do that 5 versus 5 team fight, or you just go for that team, for that trade, for that tower.
Everyone was so far away.
Yeah, one decision at a time. We mentioned it several times.
Don't let them come back. Don't let them come back. 700 gold, the difference right now. The advantage still for SCARZ. I think it's the first time that we've seen SCARZ having a gold advantage against a KPL team.
I'm so happy to see it.
Wait on that. Minions coming in.
Wei
Yan being spotted, trying to make the rotation down. Jerry engages with him, forcing him back.
And retreat first, but what they're gonna do with the mid tower, because apparently AG now trying to aim in at that one.
Look at Yan. Comes in, and it's gonna be Wei Yan, the one that is gonna proc his ult, comes in, he's gonna take so much damage, he's coming from everywhere. Ian jumps in, he's gonna be suppressed, Jerry jumps back, and takes 2 more kills for SCARZ.
SCARZ got another 2 kills, and AG for respawn, they just take down this mid tower. You know, there's something I want to highlight back into several engagements. The first ability done by ASC, done by Zhang Liang. Check this one. The first ability, he blocked 3 people away. This one.
Yes, that
wall, that magical wall. Blocked 3 people away. So actually the members from AG, their positioning totally beat Hero.
Let's wait and see. Look at that. The Howling Emblem comes in. It's going to be suppressed. It's going to be one person who's going to fall. It's going to be drowning. Now his ability is not going to be part of this mix. Inuo poking in. Jerry just having to push back. Wei Yan jumps in with his ultimate. Push everyone from the blue team back. The kitty bombs come, but they're not going to be in range to deal some more damage for SCARZ.
AG is trying to use those constant attacks, try to gain that priority. We're just gonna vie for that priority. No more tricks, and that's it. And that's something to do with their composition. Their front laner is quite solid, and because of the Guan Yu, it's a huge threat towards Autumn.
And right now, AG knows that they cannot just keep making mistakes.
Yeah,
if they keep
know
making
that.
mistakes, like they're gonna let this game go, and they don't want to be that one team that let it go.
AG will not allow that happen, so they definitely need to be cautious. Every ultimate landed
now
on
it's time to run away. Time to run away. Gonna look at that. Guan Yu comes in from behind. Autumn is still alive, but it's gonna be Wei Yan, the one that's gonna put a target on his back, and Autumn is going to fall.
Oh, this team fight, AG did such a nice job and uses ultimate. Double kill goes to Inuo.
Yeah, sadly for SCARZ, this is the kind of pace that you only get by experience. When you have a little advantage, how do you build it? How do you cement it? They had an advantage. They were unable to hold to it. Right now, we're going back to what we have seen in these last 2 games. It's going to be 2,000 gold lead for Chengdu AG. And right now, they just completely leveled everything. Inuo, 7,400 gold. Autumn, only 6,000.
And you know what's even worse is that kind of horrible beginning to AG just light them up. And now they're playing carefully.
Yeah, exactly.
They won't allow any mistake happen.
Ice has his Howling Emblem available. Procs it in, jumps in, he's trying to find someone. It's gonna be the suppression. Inuo has a great angle, but he's being spotted. It's gonna be taken down. Autumn still once more. Ian tries to come back, and it's gonna be 3 people from AG, the ones that are gonna fall. Everyone just focus on ASD. They thought Inuo could win the fight. Autumn turns around, counterattacks.
Such a nice team fight. You see the positioning that Autumn was. It's quite safe. And Autumn, using this minion wave, they can even push forward, push further. They never had the chance to see this mid tower before. But now, wow.
Look at that, like everyone just goes in for ASD. ASD suppresses, Ino tries to come in, knock back immediately. Great coordination, not only from Autumn, but from Ochio as well.
Yeah, he know that he had that kind of sensation. He needs to keep watching Ino or Guan Yu. At least he needs to use his ultimate to block one person away. Try to engage, but be suppressed again as a counter attack. It's a 1-1 trade for support.
Both supports are going to fall in this one. Right now it's going to be Miyamoto Musashi, the one that has control over the Overlord.
Wow.
That Overlord falling real quick, nothing they can do. And they can rotate down. Look at that. They don't want to let this one go. It's taking too long. Rilber jumps in. Weiyan is being locked in. He's still gonna take control of it. The Razor Cavalry coming from behind. Oh! Ace! For Chengdu AG.
Whoa, Ian, check this man. He won't let this thing happen.
They did not want to let the Tyrant go. Rilber jumps in too early, forgets that they need to keep Autumn alive. He just jumped in too early. The Dragon still had a little bit more time. And just amazing the way how Ian just comes from behind with the Razor Cavalry. Let's wait and see what Chengdu AG is going to do after this. They're just being given one more chance.
SCARZ, they still have their chance since they take down that Shadow Overlord and they got this Shadow Vanguard. It can buy themselves some time. And we can see actually they're doing quite good during this team fight. So the only one thing they need to pay attention is keep watching on Guan Yu. Keep watching on his spot. Don't let him just to dive in, to rush in, to hurl.
Yeah, so Rilber needs to be the one in charge of that, right? Like he needs to be able to try to spot where Guan Yu is. So he cannot just be jumping in to the fight just first, head in.
Yeah.
Like he needs to wait a little bit more. "12 minutes. I don't think that SCARZ had made it this deep in the game against Foshan DRG.GK or Chengdu AG before. I don't think that they have seen the 12-minute mark before in this game.
Yeah, all those games end up within 10 minutes before, and they never gain any upper hand before that 4 matchups in the previous series. SCARZ, again, they still got the chance, and to them, actually, this goal difference isn't that significant, right? Only 3,000 goal leads.
They've seen worse.
Yeah, they've suffered a lot.
Yep. They've
seen worse. So that's actually nothing to them. Just be patient. Try to do a very nice counterattack.
Let's wait and see.
AG try to close out the game.
All different lanes coming in. This bottom turret is not going to stand for long. They have to let it go. AG is gonna have super minions on bottom lane.
$30 minutes. 4,000 gold lead goes to AG. You know, I'm just, keep silent is because I'm trying to figure a way out for SCARZ. And
yeah,
actually,
that's what we're all doing.
When they're hiding from their high ground tower, actually, this is going to be a really nice choice, Because if AG wants to close out the game, Donghong Tai is going to be the choice to engage. So, save that. Oh!
Suppress down. Rampage comes in. Now it's all falling apart.
It's slot.
It's it. The turret, everything that they did. That house of cards that they had built over there. The last hope that they had for their revenge. Only Ochio is going to survive. Goes to try to hit its HP back. The minions come in. He won't be able to clean it. He's going to fall. The game goes to Chengdu AG.
3 points in their hand, and this is gonna be their last game in group stage.